Good morning, everybody. How many tabs do I have open on my MacBook Pro right now? I'll tell you what, it's 6 a.m. in Texas. I've been doing my research. I've been pulling up some news. We got some massive news yesterday in the United States, and I'm going to share that with you. We're going to break it down. We're going to have fun. We're going to look at old school, new school, and we're going to tear it down. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto teacher. I'm from Southeast Texas. I'm a God-fearing Southeast Texan that still says yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. And let's go ahead and get after it. If you want to take a look at my sponsors, click on my Linktree link below, and they will be able to help you out with whatever you need in crypto. Okay, I have 191,000 followers on X, which is formerly Twitter, and I'm blessed. And I want to thank every one of y'all for following me. We're all learning one day at a time in this mysterious crypto space. Well, let's see how many subscriptions or subs we can get on YouTube. Teach the crypto teachers, and please share my channel. Thank you very much. Crypto numbers, coinpaprika.com. Total market cap is up to $3.5 trillion, people. Bitcoin's at $107,476. Ethereum's at $2,459. XRP is at $2.18. Focus on $2.18. Here is the news. William Pulte. He is the U.S. Director of Federal Housing in the United States, and he got this bomb out there yesterday after significant studying and in keeping with President Trump's vision to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. Today, I ordered the great Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to prepare their business to count cryptocurrency as an asset for a mortgage, people. As an asset for a mortgage. Check this out. It says that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the enterprises, maintain a pivotal role in the United States housing finance system by providing stability and liquidity to the secondary market for residential mortgages through prudent standards to help ensure sustainable long-term home ownership, whereas cryptocurrency is an emerging asset that may offer an opportunity to build wealth outside of the stock and bond markets, people. Major wealth. Whereas cryptocurrency has not typically been considered in the mortgage risk assessment process for mortgage loans delivered to the enterprises without converting the cryptocurrency to U.S. dollars prior to loan closing. Hello, this is not saying take your XRP, take your Bitcoin and cash it out and this will count towards your loan. This is saying whatever you have locked up in custody, whatever you have locked up in wallet, your net worth of cryptocurrency is going to help you buy a house, people. Your net worth in crypto is going to be a backing. And yes, crypto is volatile. Believe me, crypto is volatile. It's high risk, but it is high profits, baby. I've been in this almost 8 years, and I've heard the crap. I've heard the negativity. I've heard people bashing me and telling me you're not doing the right thing. And all of a sudden this year, they're like, well, I know I was pissed off a couple of years ago, and I apologize for what I said, James, but tell me how to get this stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man. Cowboy Crypto responded to Ellie Tarrett's post, and he said, time to axe capital gains on crypto. Time to axe capital gains on crypto. Absolutely. I think Donald Trump mentioned axing capital gains on crypto. Hello. Now, Echo X at Echo the Truth got this out there, and this kind of breaks down what, the positivity and the great things that are going to come because of what Bill Pulte posted here. It says, as a former mortgage banker, let me be very clear. The FHFA just issued a directive for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to begin considering cryptocurrency as an asset in mortgage risk assessment without converting to USD. This is massive. We're talking about the two giants that hold over $7 trillion in housing loans, now prepping to allow digital assets as reserved for single-family loans, people. You will soon be able to use your crypto stack as part of your home loan qualification. No more sell to qualify. No more crypto doesn't count. This opens the floodgates for true adoption and marks the beginning of a tokenized housing market backed by the U.S. mortgage system. This isn't speculation. This isn't hopium. This is policy, and it is effective immediately, people. Massive, massive, massive. Right here, posted. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac currently have over $7.8 trillion in assets, people. Are you getting the picture? I posted this yesterday. There was a CNBC news clip, and I'm going to show it to you, but I reposted it, and I said, look, remember in the year 2000, if you were around, when they said the internet was just a fad? Well, you know, we're at that stage and way beyond with cryptocurrency. Buckle up. This newspaper article came out in 2000 that says the internet may be just a passing fad as millions give up on it. Well, if we didn't have the internet today, people would go crazy. Your kids would go crazy. Your grandkids would go crazy if they didn't have the internet. Check out this right here. This is CNBC. It's a short clip. I'm going to play it. Have a listen.
He is the conservator of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. He just posted on X, after significant studying and in keeping with President Trump's vision to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, today I ordered the great Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to prepare their businesses to count cryptocurrency as an asset for a mortgage. Interesting, in the note, he then has a release from the FHFA, whereas cryptocurrency is an emerging asset class that may offer an opportunity to build wealth outside of the stock market and bond markets. Cryptocurrency has not typically been considered in the mortgage risk assessment process for the mortgage from mortgage loans delivered to the enterprises without converting that cryptocurrency into dollars. So he is now, this is not happening immediately, but he is directing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to prepare proposals for consideration of crypto as an asset for reserves in their respective single-family mortgage loan risk assessments. So that means that your crypto can back your mortgages. Now, this is an interesting play because there is actually a startup company called Milo, which already does this, and it's been slowly moving into the mortgage market in that way. Some people buy and sell in crypto on their own. But for Fannie and Freddie to use crypto as a backstop for their mortgages, that's going to be interesting going forward, as we know how volatile crypto can be.
No doubt. Big debate around that, too. And we'll continue to have it. Diana, thank you. That's really...
Yep. And, you know, we're talking about crypto to buy homes. I know Proppy Real Estate. They've been around for several years. You could, you know, spend your Bitcoin on a home in Florida, or they have different real estates around the world. And Proppy I think it's at Proppy or something like that. I'll have to look it up for you. But anyway, yeah. I mean, here it is in the news sources. CNBC, you know, they've always been negative on crypto and all that. And she's like, yeah, well, it's really volatile. Yes, it's volatile. It's high risk and it's high profits, baby. Now, Flare, they got this out yesterday. We've built something special, and you're the heart of it. A new community initiative is on the way, made to reward the builders, creators, and diehards pushing Flare forward. More details to follow. What are they going to do? Are they going to give Flare incentives? Or are they going to give XRP incentives? You know, there's a lot going on. We're looking at Flare expanding XRP's role in DeFi. And it's happening. And this is a Masari article. I'm going to leave a copy below because it is lengthy. It breaks down XRP's role in DeFi using Flare networks. And mentioning Flare this morning, Flare has had a hiccup with their network. It says they are currently experiencing a brief outage. The issues have been identified and details will be shared shortly. To restore full network functionality, all Flare validators and observer nodes must upgrade to the latest version as soon as possible. Now, I opened up my Bifrost wallet this morning. I used the Bifrost wallet to wrap and allocate Flare tokens to the Flare time series oracles. It was dragging a bit. I did get transactions to work, but it is running slow. So be patient, people. They're working on the hiccups and they're trying to get the hiccups ironed out. XRP Ledger is bringing token escrow and other upgrades for decentralized exchanges in the new release. This came out on CoinDesk. It says that the XRP Ledger's latest release adds token escrows, permissioned DEXs, decentralized exchanges, batch transactions, and fixes key bugs in NFTs and payment channels. RippleX has released version 2.5.0 of Uphold, enhancing the XRP Ledger with new amendments for improved functionality and governance. Validators must upgrade promptly to maintain service continuity, with new amendments requiring 80% support from trusted validators, and key updates include token escrow for token escrows, batch for group transactions, and permission DEX for regulatory compliance. It says the new version comes with a string of amendments that expand the network's functionality and governance tooling. The new amendments are not open for voting according to the XRP Ledger's amendment process, which enables protocol changes following 2 weeks of support from more than 80% of trusted validators. Ripple actually has an article that came out yesterday introducing permission DEX on the XRP Ledger, unlocking institutional access to DeFi, people. Institutional access to DeFi. Let me go down here. I highlighted something. Why permission DEX is the next step for the XRP Ledger. This means that any fintech or financial institution can start utilizing the XRP Ledger decentralized exchange immediately with compliance built in from day one. The XRP Ledger DEX is one of the world's oldest decentralized exchanges, battle tested and operating continuously without issues since inception in 2012. There's no need to deploy custom smart contracts. The infrastructure is already integrated at the protocol level and free to use. Liquidity remains consolidated on the ledger, not fragmented across platforms. This breaks it all down. I'll leave a copy of it below. You could break it down yourself. Get excited, people. SEC's Hester Peirce. She is a commissioner at the SEC. People call her crypto mom. She's been with them for years. She has always been pro-crypto. She says that in-kind redemptions for crypto ETFs are on the horizon. And she talks about BlackRock, and she talks about all these other major financial institutions are trying to get in-kind redemptions for crypto ETFs. And she says it's most likely going to happen. XRP ETFs are coming. XRP ETFs are going to be here by the end of the year. XRP is going to blow up. Faces are going to melt. I tell you what. So a few days ago, Arthur Brito at Brito posted for the first time in 14 years. And he put an emoji of a face with just the eyes showing. And Joel Katz responded, I can confirm this was not a hacker compromise. And then I reposted. I said, well, is Arthur Brito, Joel Katz, or David Schwartz a split personality? That was not me. That was Patricia. And I just get it out for him. I'm surprised he didn't reply. Okay, here is the average crypto guy. So you invest in crypto. You get the loaf of bread is you investing in crypto, and your living expenses are just a teeny tiny bit cut off the edge. That's like me. I'm cash poor. I'm all in on crypto. All of my retirements, my 401ks, my savings, everything is in crypto. And I keep a little bit of the dirty cash on the left side there for living expenses, just a tiny amount in the bank. I don't want the bank to profit from my dollars and only give me a 0.5% in the bank. I want to keep it all in crypto and grow with the tide and roll with the tide, because that's the way it is. Now, don't forget, XRP is $2.18. By the end of the year, it could be way past $2.18. It could be in double digits. And when it gets to those double digits, you're going to look back on a $2.18 XRP. Your friends are going to look back at a $2.18 XRP and say, you know what? I should have bought it at $2. I should have bought it at $2.50. I should have bought it at $2.18, because it's now at $10 and it may never go back to $2. And like I said, I'm not a genie in the bottle. I'm not forecasting. I'm just telling you that the way it is looking, and as fast as crypto is growing in the market, and as here locally in my community, as many people, just randomly I've heard talk about XRP without me even bringing it up, It goes to show you that this space is growing. People are looking. People are researching. People are watching YouTube. People are on X. People are on Facebook. People are all over the place trying to soak up. They're like a sponge trying to soak up all the information that we've known for years now. Faces are going to melt, people. Faces are going. I posted this yesterday before the housing information got posted. Faces are going to melt, people. People are going to freak out that currently hold XRP, that haven't held XRP, that are going to buy XRP when it gets to $5 or $10. People are going to jump in like it's the Kmart Blue Light Special. Oh my gosh, XRP's $5. I need to get $100 worth. Oh my God, XRP's $10. I need to get $1,000 worth. That's the way people's minds work. When they see a dollar or a high dollar attached to an item, it gives them the believability without even knowing the underlying technology that this thing has value. I laugh at it all day, and I laugh at people that tell me, man, you're wrong. You're going to lose everything. You're not doing the right thing. You know what I do? I tell them, well, first of all, you haven't done your research. And second of all, you haven't subscribed to the James Rule Crypto Show. And thirdly, I told you so, people. Have a good day. I'm fixing to go work out. Get my blood pumping, and hope everyone has a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care now. I told you so.